How's it going, everybody? It's Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the PlayStation 4 and some games you can pick up for it and stuff like that. So if you got a PlayStation 4 sitting at your house and you don't have any games for it because you just had no interest into it and right now, but you want to get into it, there's lots of games for the PlayStation 4, and I got a couple small stacks just sitting here just to show people that you can get games for the PlayStation 4. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg because they made millions of copies of these games. Well, some of them are even viewers of my channel probably never heard of, but they're probably pretty cheap in general. Probably if you look for them, but they'll be harder to look for. But yeah. What are some games on the PlayStation 4 you could pick up? These are going to be some common games, too, that maybe some people don't realize that they all came out on the PlayStation 4. All right, let's start off with the first one right here. It got like mediocre views and type deal. They didn't get very good reviews, but it's a hidden gem. I mean, a really good hidden gem, and this game is probably going to be $5 or less. Maybe $6, but that'd be Mad Max for the PlayStation 4. Still an awesome game to play. I mean, this game is a lot of fun. I had a blast with this one. Was it the Ripper? Is that the car? Oh yeah, get the Ripper additional fully upgradable Magnum Opus car body, but you got your car and stuff like that. But pretty cool game, Mad Max. If you have not a chance to play this game, go pick it up. This game is a blast. It's Mad Max. You're out in the middle of the desert doing stuff. It was still a fun game. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting back on Mad Max. I think I got on the PC or something like that. Mad Max. I'll probably get on there and try it out on that one. I beat the PS4 version of it, but it still don't matter. I can just go probably start a new game, save, and just go back into the game and just start playing the crap out of it. It was a fun game. Games that you can always pick up. I've just pulled out two of them. They're always going to be the Assassin's Creed games for the PlayStation 4. There's a ton of them on there. So just if you want the modern Assassin's Creed, those are the ones I'm going to show. These are pretty cheap anyways. You don't have to get the DLC or the game passes or whatever. You just want to play the basic game, you're still going to get hours of fun just playing them. And got my Assassin's Creed Valhalla right here. Really awesome game. I think this had a PlayStation 5 update or something like that for this one, if I remember correctly. I don't know, but I beat this game and I put many hours into it. Oh, I love Valhalla. It's an awesome game. If you want to be a Viking, yeah, it's a pretty sweet game. But good old Assassin's Creed, man. People give Ubisoft a lot of crap, so do I, but their Assassin's Creed games are actually pretty decent, even with the modern controls. If you like those long, dragged out games, this would be the one to get, because it's not going to cost you an arm and legs. That's why I want to show this video for, because you can still buy games for cheap. On PlayStation 4 is a good system just to pick up for, because there's a ton of games out there. Holy cow, especially with these tentpole franchises here. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, yeah, another one. Just like I said, I only pulled out two of them. Believe it or not, I don't have a physical copy of Assassin's Creed Origins on PS4. I just realized that. I'm thinking, wait a minute, that one I did have a digital version of. It was like, I should pick that up just to add to my collection, because that's like $6 for that game. That's why I'm doing this video, because if you got a PlayStation 4 and you're looking for some games to play, these games are cheap. You could probably get this for $6, maybe $5. Maybe if you're lucky enough, you might find that at Goodwill for $1. But Assassin's Creed games, yes, definitely pick them up. Oh, these next three games here, I gotta find the other one here because I dropped my games when I was bringing them over here. Oh, where is my other one? But we'll start off with this one. But Borderlands 3. Yes, I'm going to talk about some Borderlands, especially this one. The reason I'm talking about this because was it last year in the summertime, me and my buddy Matt, we had a lot of fun playing this, and this is one of those later release games for PlayStation 4. We had a lot of fun with it. We were just doing some stupid stuff in the game there, and we were doing a single player game and stuff like that. You don't have to get the super deluxe edition of Borderlands 3. My buddy Matt just played the basic version of Borderlands 3, and that was good enough for him. It's a great game, and this game is probably going to be $10. No, not this particular version, but just the base version, probably $10 or less. Get some Borderlands 3. If you never played Borderlands, it's not a bad game. This is a good one. Um, you can get Borderlands 2. There's all kinds of Borderlands. I just pulled out this particular one right here. It don't have to be Borderlands 3. It could be Borderlands 2. There's a lot of Borderlands on the PS4. Just go, check them out. All right. Okay, here. What do I want to show next here? Oh yeah, the Tomb Raider reboot series that came out. Now, Xbox had exclusives for one of them, but if you got a PlayStation 4 and you want to check out some Tomb Raider, the reboot series here is one to go for, because these don't cost that much either. Probably $5-10 a piece for these, but you got the Rise of the Tomb Raider here, no particular order here. This is basically, it continues the story. It's like 3 games. Just recently I played all 3 games and beat all 3 of them again. So I played through them twice. I'm thinking about doing a third playthrough because they're awesome games. But you got Rise of the Tomb Raider, which has got this book here, which I think you could probably just get a regular version of the game and stuff like that. Like jewel case like this one, but like I said, they don't cost much. And if you want to get some Tomb Raider games, those are the ones I get. Then you got Shadow of the Tomb Raider, probably the weaker out of the whole bunch. Is still a tight gameplay. Tomb Raider, I mean, it's still a good game. There was some frustrating parts in the game, but I conquered through it and I beat it. This one was a lot of fun. I had fun with good old Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Then we got the first one out of the reboot, the one that started it all. Tomb Raider, the definitive edition. So got the good old modern controls on these games. Got a good main character for being Lara Croft. It's a tight game. I mean, really cool. She's not invincible in these games. She gets hurt and stuff like that. So just remember, it's still a good game. I can't wait for the new Tomb Raiders that are coming out for PlayStation 5. Hopefully that stays in physical form. Yeah, I hope. I actually got it on pre-order. Yeah, I do have that Tomb Raider on pre-order. One was my recent pickup because you got the new Alien Isolation 2 coming out. This is the first Alien Isolation. This one I picked up because it was like $19. I grabbed this at GameStop. It's still not a bad deal, but this is Nostromo edition. Includes the bonus content. But even if you just got the regular Alien Isolation, for PS3, it's still a good one to get if you got a PS3. But PS4 version, if you can get this one is going to be a little bit more expensive out of all of them. $20, but still it's a good game. And if you got your $5 reward thing at GameStop, you can get it for like $14 or $13 if you're GameStop Pro. But either way, it's still a good game to get. Alien Isolation, I mean, hands down, it's going to scare the crap out of you. We can't forget about these. I believe this one still has a multiplayer in it. I've been reminded of that several times. But The Last of Us Remastered for PlayStation 4. This one has the multiplayer in it because it says network players 2 to 8 players or something like that. I'm trying to read without my glasses, but yeah, The Last of Us Remastered, and then you got The Last of Us 2. These games ain't gonna cost you an arm and a leg. You don't need to go buy the remaster or the deluxe remastered remake edition of these games. These are good enough to play right here. You don't need to go get the PS5 versions of it, for crying out loud. Even if you get a PS5, you don't want to spend that money to get The Last of Us remastered or redone or reworked. Just buy these and play it on the PlayStation 5. You will be satisfied with these right here. Especially, like I said, especially with this one right here. It still has the multiplayer on it. So, yes, this one has the Left Behind stuff to it too. But, yes, these two. You can get these for like $10 a piece. It may be cheaper. Okay, this one right here, I know you can get for dirt cheap because I got an Xbox version. They just gave me, and but it's still a good game. It's a big open world game. I can't remember the main characters in the game, but but it's Final Fantasy 15. This game is awesome. I had so much fun. You start out by pushing your car. That's how I remember correctly. You got to push your car, but the game is pretty awesome. It's a good open world it's good open world Final Fantasy, almost Assassin's Creed game. It's a good Final Fantasy game. This is my day one edition right here. Yeah, I bought this one. Me and my buddy Gomer and a few of other we played through this game. It's a lot of game. Includes bonus content, weapon, Masami, Final Fantasy 15. Okay, but look, it's got stuff in it too, which is pretty cool. What's it got in there? Oh, it's got like, yeah, probably all the people that made the game that signed it. This game sold pretty well, but if you haven't played it, go pick it up. This game you can get probably $2. And it's a good game. Like I said, you can get some good games to play for cheap. You just gotta look for it. This one right here, I'm not sure what this one's going for, but I like showing this game whenever I get a chance to because there's another hidden gem, Vampire. Still a good game. I believe this game don't go for very much, but if you can find it, pick it up. You're just a guy that, you can be good or be bad in it, and you could become the savior or the stalker. Web of interconnected citizens. Fight and manipulate. Vampire. You're a vampire. That's awesome. We got the Blood of Dawnwalker coming up here pretty soon, but before that comes out, just play some Vampire. These next three games right here, I showed my Atari 50 for games that could go up in price, but these three right here, if you can find them, they don't usually go for very much, but man, I had a tough time finding the third one out of the series. But if you're into some good old Atari Flash, Atari games from back in the day, if you're old like me, gotta have your walker, you're an old fuddy-duddy, these games are for you right here. But if you're not, if you want to experience some games that I played back when I was a kid, get these right here. We got Flashback Volume 1. I remember when this came out, I picked it up. I was like, heck yeah. This has got all kinds of games on it. It's got 50 games. Oh, man. Got like probably some Breakout, but these are some old Atari 2600 or probably Atari 5200 or whatever. But you got 50 Atari games on here. I wish they would have give you a list of games. At least when you go inside it, I could tell you what games are on it. But just let you know, they're old games. But old, really fun old games. I don't know if they had Activision games on here or not. Maybe it does. But this is Volume 1. Volume 2. Does this one got a list of games on it? Heck no. Oh, man. I'm just looking on the back of it. Oh, it just brings back some memories. I got right there a whole bunch of Atari 2600 games. But good old Volume 2. Oh, man. Volume 3. This is the one I had a hard time finding. This one right here. I don't know if I had to order this one online, but man, I had a tough time trying to find this particular one. But this one actually tells you some of the games on the back of it. Replay classic Atari hits from Atari 2600 and 5200. So this one's got like Adventure 2, Air Raiders. Oh, it's got International Soccer, Wizard, Yar's Return. So yeah, got some good games on here. Final Legacy, Fire Truck, Smokey Joe, Frog Pond, Frogs and Flies. Oh yes, that's a classic. Centipede, another classic. Yeah. So these three games right here. Flashbacks volumes 1, 2, and 3. They're good to have, just to have them in your collection, and you can pop them in once in a while. You can play some games that I played back when I was a kid. Since this is sitting here on my table because I've been playing through them anyways, I'm going to talk about this one right here. My BioShock collection. This one, I think I paid for $14.99. Must have been a few years ago. This one wouldn't cost you a whole lot either. Even if you just bought them individually. Just the BioShock games in general on the PlayStation 4. they're gonna be cheap and they're a lot of fun. If you have never played BioShock, this one's got both. Yeah, this has got all three games on it. This is actually pretty cool. This has got all three. I forgot about that because this one came with BioShocks one and two, and yeah, the BioShock Infinite. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the last BioShock game. It's been a while since I played Infinite because I just got done playing through the first one. I'm getting ready to do the second one. Then I'm gonna go back to Infinite and play through that. Kind of like what I did with the Tomb Raider series, going back and playing some older games and stuff like that. But that's what I've been doing with this one. Another good one to get. Pretty cool. Go pick it up. It's an awesome game. BioShock is great. If you never played BioShock, I know people that never that picked up games and never played them. Just play them. Go if you don't have a PlayStation 4, go pick one up. You don't need it. You don't need the best one, the Pro. If you can get a Slim, go get a Slim. We're probably under $100 right now if you shop around right, and then you can get this one right here and play it. Pretty cool. Now, if you can do it, for like a controller, if you can find an aftermarket controller that takes USB-C charging, do that. I always got extra controllers for like PlayStation 4. I got them four of them. I got 4 or 5 of them just sitting around for like PlayStation 4 in general. And I got my original I got still in the box PlayStation 4 controllers, brand new. But yeah, controllers got better over time. So yeah, aftermarket ones. Currently, man, I've been playing this one, Toxic Commando. By the way, I'm having fun with that one. But yeah, so PlayStation 4, if you got one, if you plan on getting one, it's a good system to get, especially if you're just sitting on it, not sure and what to play because you're stuck playing Call of Duty on it. Because most people when they pick up a console, they pick it up for games like Call of Duty and stuff like that, or Battlefield. If you get tired of playing those kind of games, the other games I just showed are good ones to get. There's all kinds of games on PlayStation 4. I could do videos on this like every day for like a whole year talking about PlayStation 4. Holy smokes. It's a great system to collect for. You got cheap games and you got expensive games. There is some rare games on PlayStation 4, but they're very far in between for that and stuff like that. But hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below. What's your favorite PlayStation 4 game that you have in your collection that you can tell people in the comments? Hopefully people can see it. That's a great game to get. That's not going to be expensive and stuff like that. There's a lot of casual people out there that even watch my videos. They might want to know. But make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll check y'all in the next video. All right, everybody, I'm getting ready to go jump on some games. I'm not sure if I'm going to play some BioShock or some Toxic Commando or some Assassin's Creed. Ooh, it's a tough decision. All right, see you later, everybody. Bye.